Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo, and this is MeWe Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest and many online. We interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm excited to be here today with Alina Trelesnik. It's great to be with you. So,
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Alina, tell us, what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
So what I offer is the card readings using the astrological oracle called Symbolon, like symbol on, Symbolon. So this is the title of the card right here, and hopefully it's not backwards. What I offer normally is I offer either a customized reading if I'm working with a client, but when I work at the shows, I offer 3-card readings that are kind of like a general reading of what is going on, why is it here, what do we do about that? And we just look at what's going on in the current life right now and possibly getting an advice on how to handle the situation. So the cards gave me a whole lot of different insights. I've used them for myself. I've learned to use them by taking specific courses, and they are a great divination tool when you are searching for the answers.
I know you showed us the back of the card, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the fronts of the cards like?
Boy, the front of the card, let me show you. So each card will have a character or characters on it. There may be one, there may be more than one. And each card also has the zodiac sign on the top and the ruling planet for that zodiac sign on the bottom. This particular card, for example, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And this is the depiction of the Sagittarius that is a preacher. And that is someone who likes to know about people, to expand, and to spread spiritual knowledge. Let me show you another card just to demonstrate the combination, because the deck starts with the first 12 signs and then goes into combinations. For example, this card is called Fortuna. There's a lot of fortune in it. This is Sagittarius combined with Leo, which is Jupiter combined with Sun. What happens when you combine Jupiter with bright and hot Sun? The expansion goes on steroids, right? We got Fortuna. I love this card. It's one of my favorites in the deck. And every card goes like that. It will either have one sign or 2 signs combining both. And when I pull out the 3 cards for the current, I can kind of see what's going on as long as there is a request from the current. They come and they say, I want the reading. This is great. I'm not doing this against your will. Your energy is open. We can go.
And so you do 3-card spreads at the events. And what are the larger spreads that you do for private readings?
The largest spread I can do for a private reading is called the Year Ahead spread. That spread will have 72 cards. It will go month by month, and you can start at any month, and each month will have 6 different areas of life in it. And I reshuffle the cards after every 4 months to lay out some more. And that gives you a good outlook for the whole year. What to be expecting, what to be wary of. If there is anything that you need to be careful with, or anything that you need to be watchful of, that spread will give you all of that. It takes a lot of time to deliver reading like that, but it is a year ahead. Okay.
Wow.
Um, it's a great spread. I also did it for myself.
Mhm.
Once as a form of practice, and the second time as a form of, okay, it's time to do it like the big girl. And yes, so that is the biggest one I have. One of the popular ones I have is the 12 houses spread.
Mhm.
And that is where I look at each area based on the houses on the zodiac wheel. I even have a small unfinished zodiac wheel on the wood to show the current sometimes. Like, this is why these houses are related, because they are opposite each other or they're squaring each other. Um, and that's why you see the cards that you see, because it's all interconnected.
Mhm.
It's They're not separate.
Yeah, great. Well, how did you get started doing this? And how did you find this deck and choose this deck and it choose you and all that stuff?
It probably chose me, but there is a story. Um, I used to follow a an astrologer on Instagram. She is from Moscow, from Russia, and she was using this deck to give like weekly mass consciousness kind of readings for everybody. You choose one deck for a week, and then she opens the one card for a week, and then she opens the cards, and you can just, okay, so this is how my week is gonna go. And she would interpret them. And I kept looking at the cards thinking, what is this? What is that deck? I have never seen it. And I wasn't the only one asking. And then she made a separate post about the deck. And she said the deck is called Symbolon. It was originally developed by a German psychologist. His name was Peter Orban. And he drew the cards to work with his patients on the issues that they were having when they came to him for consultations. Later on, a woman named Taya, whose last name I do not remember, but the name is beautiful, it stuck with me, applied the astrological symbolism and archetypes onto those same pictures, and added a few details here and there. And this is how the symbol on deck was born.
Mm.
Um, and then I didn't have any information on how to work with the deck. I bought it. I was looking at the pictures and I was trying to grasp the symbols and everything. And then that same astrologer started offering a course on Symbolon. I didn't walk, I ran. Okay. Um, I took the whole course and just immersed myself into learning the deck. Um, and the rest was kind of history, because right after I finished the course, about 6 months later, I had my very first in-person show, the Universal Energy Expo, where I was doing the 12 card readings, the zodiac's house readings. And it was amazing. It's my deck. I have tried so many, and I keep going back to Symbolon.
It's great. It's beautiful. And yeah, it so feels so integrated in you and the way you present about the deck and talk about your work. When people come with specific questions, do you typically do the smaller readings, or when people for a private session, when they come with a specific question, there's just all kinds of deeper readings that you do too?
Um, because it is an oracle deck, it has its limitations. Um, the oracle deck can answer almost any question as long as it is not a yes or no question.
Mhm, mhm.
Am I gonna get this job or not? I cannot, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
This deck is limited in this way. However, I had an experience where the The client would come and ask, am I gonna get this job? And I said, let's rephrase the question so it doesn't sound like a yes or no. Are you gonna stay in your current position or are you gonna move on? Now, that is a choice question. I do have a spread specifically for that when you're trying to
Mhm.
make a choice. Italy or France? Johnny or Peter? Okay, so we can make the choice based on what the cards tell me. Actually, the cards also pointed me towards a different workplace. When I was trying to make that choice. So I tested that spread on myself, and I'm a living, breathing testimony.
No, that's great. That's
So,
great.
yes.
Well, if people want to learn more about you and connect with you and learn more about the cards and all those things, how do they find you on the web?
So I have the Instagram and I have the website that points to every single social network that I am on, whether it's Instagram or Discord or Facebook or anything else. It is down to earth crystal healer net, I think.
Okay, so is it down
I
to earth
can,
healer? Say it again. Down to earth healer.
okay, let me get it to you.
Yeah, we want to make sure everyone knows how to find you.
Down dot to dot earth crystal healer.
The
Just
dots between everything.
tap link. Um, the CC. There we go. Okay, here is the full website. Tap link. TAPLINK dot CC / down dot to dot earth dot crystal dot healer. Down to earth crystal healer. I have the tap link. The tap link makes it very convenient for mobile devices. Now that we are moving more and more towards a smaller technology, and as you scroll up and down, you can find all the social networks I'm on and all the stories that I had to tell, whether it's about symbol or anything else.
Okay, great, great. Well, it's been fun connecting with you. I'm excited to have you and your work and these lovely cards be part of our events. Well, thank you so much. It's been great chatting with you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. All right. Well, and all of you watching and listening, you can join all of our events at MeWeFairs.com. Thank you so much, Alina.
Thank you.